Hello. Today is a special video because I want to show you one of my recent favorite illustrated books. And showing you this book, I want to talk about simplicity. So let's go. So this is the book I want to show you today. This version is in Catalan, but its name in English is Find Your Creativity. It's written by Aaron Rosen and Riley Watts and illustrated by Marika Maihala, which is like the protagonism today, because I want to focus in the images and the visual language of this book, right? To talk about the concept of simplicity in art, right? And I think this is a great example because I really like the illustrations and the images for this book. I think they are just brilliant, but they are simple as well, in some way, of course, because as you see, there's a lot of like vibrant colors, a very eye-catching color palette, and when you see all the objects, they are very simple. The contours, the line work is simple. They are flat, they are plain, there are no text, there are not shadows, for example. There are textures, but very simple. Just like there are not unnecessary details, right? So I'm not gonna read the text. I'm just this book talks about how we can look for creativity in our daily lives, in how we dress, in the things we have around. And this is really cool even for adults, because when we are children, or at least me, I remember that I was like imagining different worlds even in my own room. But with time and when you get older, like, you just lose this skill, right? So I think it's very important when we are trying to progress in our creative path, to not comparing ourselves, our work, with someone else's work. And I think this is a great example because Marika Maihala's style, I think, is just unique and different. And a lot of people could think, okay, these drawings could be made by a child, But I know, because I have experienced myself, that what she did here in this book is, it was a long process, of attempting and then getting good results and then trying again. And it can look as very simple drawings, but that's what I want you to see here. The also like the richness that it has, So when we talk about simplicity in art, I think it's often misunderstood as just minimalism, or like reduction of visual elements. But simplicity goes beyond, the removal of complexity. It involves intentional use of forms. As you can see, these are very like flat drawings, but the use of forms and shapes and colors evokes emotions, meaning, and clarity. You can see here also how she's playing with the proportions. Look at the cat, small. Look at the bed, the chair, and the form of the children. So so playful, right? So I think she really manages to present, the subject in a very simple way, but it still resonates a lot, like with the viewers. And she's focusing on forms, on the colors, like colors like in the purest state, right? There are not like change in tones, but they are just like very flat colors, and it's also working. So I think that, yeah, focusing on the purity of uh, forms and colors is just a great approach when you want to get into simplicity and still just focusing on meaning, on, like, I think it lies like in the, sorry, it lays in the ability, like to convey like complex emotions and ideas just with minimal elements. The faces, the facial expressions of the characters. Look, I really like how she uses the space, how it's flat but it's so well presented. I think this can look very simple, but it requires a lot of discipline, intention, and deep understanding of the elements. So all these images are examples of how to be creative. Um, the living room is a theater. You can be a pirate, for example. The pillow can be an island. The book you have next to you can be like a treasure map. You're an astronaut right now. As a kids, we have all this ability, so easy, to imagine different worlds. It's a shame that with time you just lose that. I really like this image. Look how she's drawing like the perspective from above. This is the child head, and he or she is drawing, and it says that drawing is not only about painting a portrait, a perfect portrait, or a beautiful landscape. Um, it's about playing with lines, and it says here below that the world is alive, and your pen as well. So it's a very playful way you know, to show the reader. And that's it. I really like this book. I enjoy it a lot. I love each of the illustrations, and I always have this in mind. I like to get inspired, looking at it, because sometimes we get so overwhelmed about, I need to get more information down. I need to, to put a lot of details just to express, one single subject or topic. And that's it. I hope you like it. I really love this book, and I hope you can find also inspiration your daily life and being creative just with simple things in life. Okay, thank you for watching and see you.